How did Minecraft Story Mode go from this?
It's finally here! Minecraft Story Mode.
Oh, it's Minecraft Story Mode.
On a Minecraft Story Mode.
In Minecraft Story Mode.
Minecraft Story Mode.
To being considered one of the internet's lost media games. What once was a game that took the world by storm that's now completely unavailable to buy anymore. But what happened? Minecraft Story Mode was first introduced in Minecon 2015 and it had some real hype surrounding it already. There was also a game that you could play that teased Minecraft Story Mode on the official Mojang website. At this 2015 Minecon, this was the first actual appearance of Minecraft Story Mode to the internet. It showed the trailer.
I have just the thing for you.
You're giving me a sword?
Minecraft Story Mode follows Jesse and his friends who are huge fans of the Order of the Stone, but turns out they're a bunch of frauds. The Order of the Stone was supposedly known for defeating the Ender Dragon, and an ex-member of the Order of the Stone, Ivor, had a sole mission to expose them. So, Ivor decided to make the main antagonist of the first 4 episodes of Minecraft Story Mode, the Witherstorm. This monster would go on to be one of the most iconic legends in Minecraft because the only way to defeat it was with a nuke from North Korea called the Formidabomb, which turns out to be too weak to defeat it. Now, Jesse has to deal with 3 different parts of the Witherstorm because the Order of the Stone is just a bunch of frauds, and he defeats it because the main character always wins. But in the process, he loses his precious pet, Ruben. This moment led to this iconic clip, which I thought was hilarious. But the point of this game, directed by Telltale Games, was to make it as similar to Minecraft as possible, with changing a few things of course. To help with this process, Telltale added tons of different features that were recognizable from original Minecraft, like crafting and fighting. Of course, it's still a bit janky, but it's better than just clicking E to kill a mob most of the time. Telltale Games put a lot of work into making it as similar to Minecraft as possible, but taking place in a different setting. Instead of it being Steve, it was Jesse, and you don't just beat the Ender Dragon, you do so much more. Telltale did this so it doesn't feel like you're just playing regular Minecraft, but it's something much more special. Like it was your own game, your own adventure, and not following traditional Minecraft. And I've got to say, hats off to Telltale Games for picking Minecraft to make a story game on, because it's literally perfect for what they do. Telltale Games has made a lot of story games in the past, like The Wolf Among Us and Batman, but they aim for something new and popular, like Minecraft. Minecraft is a sandbox game where you can do anything you want, meaning that Telltale could have had any take they want on this game, not just beating the Ender Dragon. So basically for the Telltale Games team, this was just a blank canvas for them to paint on. And Telltale Games wanted Minecraft Story Mode to not just cater to one audience like children, but they wanted it to be for all ages. They made it family friendly for the most part. But it was also entertaining enough for adults to enjoy as well. So when Telltale Games released Minecraft Story Mode with all the prior hype, it was a complete hit. Well, for the most part. There were a lot of mixed reactions to this game upon its release. Some people loved the art style, comparing it to the YouTuber Element animation style, whereas some people thought the art style was complete garbage and compared it to the cringy Minecraft animations. Some people were super hyped for it because Telltale Games' prior experience was bound to make Minecraft Story Mode super interesting, and some others just thought this whole thing was a cash grab by Microsoft. The reason some people thought this was a cash grab is because it was just announced a year after Microsoft bought Mojang for $2.5 billion, and it was just an easy way to get some money. But it turns out that Minecraft Story Mode was actually in development before Microsoft bought Mojang, so that couldn't be the case. Actually, a very long time before Microsoft bought Mojang. To be exact, 2012 to 2013 was the beginning of development. And that just goes to show how much effort they put into Minecraft Story Mode. It was in development for a while. When it first got released in 2015, the reviews were actually a lot better than expected, and people seemed to enjoy it a lot. The game sold really well, and Telltale released their episodes 1 through 8 over the next couple of years, and even made a second season to Minecraft Story Mode, which followed the new main antagonist, the admin. So it seemed everything was perfect. The sales were seemingly good, the hype was through the roof, so what went wrong? Well, in 2018, Telltale Games officially went bankrupt, and shortly after that, the licensing for Minecraft Story Mode expired, meaning that they couldn't sell the game anymore. It turns out that Telltale Games had been struggling behind the scenes to make a profit for years. The amount of effort and time they put into their games compared to how much it would sell, it was just not profitable at all. People would either 1, pirate the game, or 2, just watch their favorite YouTubers play the game, because after all, it's a story game. And story games even follow the same path even if you make choices to alter it. This meant that it lacked its own unique adventures for the player of Minecraft, which they were used to, because once again, Minecraft is a sandbox game. They couldn't sell the game, and the investors for Telltale Games were eventually pulled out, leaving them losing money every hour they were running. Even after laying off hundreds of employees, Telltale Games was eventually forced to shut down and leave all their projects, and it was over. Just like that, all of their hard work and effort went to nothing, and you couldn't even buy the game anywhere. Telltale Games had so many plans for their future, like even a new season of Minecraft Story Mode where you pick your adventure from either staying in Beacon Town or going with Petra. We really have no way to completely tell how bad Minecraft Story Mode Mode performed, but we can compare it to other Minecraft games like Minecraft Legends, which also performed horribly. This graph shows how Minecraft Legends' popularity was over the years and how it failed only after 1 year, dropping 95% in players. This graph could also be used to show how Minecraft Story Mode also was. It performed well when it first came out, but after a while it crashed due to the lack of hype and pirating of the game. Also, the two games have performed very similarly as of right now, and it's safe to say it's a close enough estimate. This also means that hundreds of people lost their jobs without severance pay because of how bad the company was going, and even after being told they were fired, they were expected to leave within an hour of being told. Tons of people were heartbroken and were very upset. So that's it? Well, no. Despite all of their previous struggles, in 2019 they came back after being bought out by a new company, LSG Entertainment. And after a couple of years staying in the dark, they announced a couple of games that they were gonna work on, like The Wolf Among Us 2. So, does this mean that Minecraft Story Mode Season 3 could happen? I mean, they did lose the licensing to The Wolf Among Us, but they came back and made a Season 2. So does that mean the same can happen for Minecraft Story Mode? And I think that it absolutely can. But, if it were to come back, there would be a lot of issues that Telltale Games would have to worry about, like pirating, people not playing the game, and Season 3 just failing like how the previous two did. But on the bright side, Minecraft Story Mode still has a lot of hype behind it. There's a whole community for it that got completely left in the dark. I still see videos of Minecraft Story Mode that consistently get thousands of views, and you, yes you, clicking on this video as well means that you want to see a Season 3 happening. But another major issue would come up. What would it be about? Because it feels as if they covered everything significant enough where it doesn't feel meaningless. In the first season of Minecraft Story Mode, we had a huge mutant killing machine that was practically invincible that would eat anything in its way. Then, episodes 5 through 8, they would conquer different worlds and eventually end up home. In Season 2, they fought the literal owner of the world. He could do anything he wished and was basically watching them along their adventures the whole time. So, that leaves Season 3 without anything off the top of my head that I could think about. I mean, sure, they could do Herobrine, but I feel as if Telltale Games is a lot more advanced than that and would want something more for a Season 3. Now, I know that the internet is very creative and that you guys might have some more ideas in mind, so leave them down below. What would you think a Season 3 would be about? A Reddit user had an interesting concept for Season 3 of Minecraft Story Mode that I wanted to talk about. It would be the final season, providing a conclusion to Minecraft Story Mode, having either Jesse or another major character sacrificing themselves. The story would be about how the command block originally got there and how there was more than one command block hidden around the world, and that the main antagonist's goal would be getting all 3 command blocks spread around the world. It would be the chain command block, repeating command block, and the regular command block hidden around the world. Honestly, this seems pretty cool to me, and I think that Telltale Games could take some inspiration from such a cool idea. I'm just happy to see that Telltale Games is back at least, and there's always a chance that they can return to Minecraft Story Mode, of course after buying its copyright rights.